Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PTN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Been doing this one on a pretty routine basis, so that's where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely an update here needs to be done. The price finally broke out of the channel, and it was a bearish breakdown to the downside. So I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of that line for now. Sure, it still remains, or sure, it's still relevant to the chart. It's just not anything that pertains right now, given that the price is now separating to the downside. And from the presentation standpoint, I just don't want to cause clutter because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. First update, though, that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So $1.48 had been the lower portion of that channel, but now that the price is down below it, that would be one of the newest areas of support or of resistance, that you would need to keep an eye on going forward. So keep a close eye on that. If there is any sort of bounces, then $1.48 will be that near-term level of resistance. Now, in the event the price continues on down, the next key level of support, not until down around $1.30. Now, I'm not saying, well, I take that back. There does seem to be a potential level of support right here at the low from right there back in May 17th. And that was a low of right around the $1.40 mark, and that looks like right where the price closed today. So there you go. The price is seemingly, it's trying to hold right there, but it's always a question of, well, did it stop right there because it found buyers, or did it just stop right there because there was the closing bell? So there's always kind of that out there. But point being, from the technical perspective, if this $1.40 mark does not hold, then there's just literally nothing else until down around the $1.30 mark. So I'm not saying it's a straight drop down to there, but it wouldn't be shocking at all to see the price potentially drift down to the $1.30 mark. But we'll see if this $1.40 area can hold. And like I said, if it can and start to turn back around, then keep an eye on $1.48 for that first area of resistance. So it'll be interesting to see how this one closes out the week on Friday. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.